Good day, everyone. I'm Nathaniel Cardona, the next reporter. But before we start, this is the objectives of this report. Determine what is prescriptivism, meaning of prescriptivism in historically and now, definition of prescriptive, and the importance of prescriptivism. Definition of terms of this topic. Prescriptivism, the attitude or belief that one variety of a language is superior to others and should be promoted as such. Prescriptive is essentially a manual that focuses on construction where usage is divided and lays down rules governing the socially correct use of language. Language, the principal method of human communication consisting of words used in a structured and conventional way and conveyed by speech, writing, or gesture. The term prescriptivism refers to the ideology and practices in which the correct and incorrect uses of a language or specific linguistic items are laid down by explicit rules that are externally exposed on the users of the language. My topic today is all about prescriptivism. Some of us maybe are not familiar with the topic I'm going to discuss today. So, I will share or give some information about my topic. I'll start with what is prescriptivism. In relation to linguistics, this is one of the most basic notions that you must become familiar with. Prescriptivism is the school of thought that concerns itself with how language, in particular spelling, grammar, pronunciation, and syntax. That is one of reason why it is important for us to know what is prescriptivism means. It is a school of thought in which the particular grammars, pronunciation, and frequently used ones connected with language will be discussed or explained to us. Prescriptivism, it also determines what is socially proper and politically correct. It also aids standardization in that it helps to develop universal means of communication. Most people would agree that in all of these areas, it is meaningful to describe some usage as, at least inappropriate in particular contexts. One main aim of prescription is to draw workable guidelines for language users seeking advice in such matters. Next is prescriptive grammar. What is prescriptive grammar? A prescriptive grammar is essentially a manual that focuses on constructions where usage is divided and lays down rules governing the socially correct use of language. So, these grammars were a formative influence of language attitudes in Europe and America during the 18th and 19th centuries. Prescriptive grammar is essential as it helps people use formal English speech and writing. In addition, those who follow it or those who endorse others to follow it claim that doing so will help to streamline one's words and make one's prose more elegant. And historically, prescriptivism, it dates back to ancient civilization to use orthography to implement a widespread standard means of communication. It was seen specifically throughout the government, the church, in the military. Going back in history, the majority of people were not educated nor did they know how to write. Their communication relied on a common tongue. Prescriptivism helped to distinguish and separate from this common tongue into highly true of standard language. And now, prescriptivism approach is still prevalent in society in terms of beliefs, values, and opinions. The most common prevalence of prescriptivism is seen in schools. Textbooks on linguistics, grammar, and spelling all indicate how one should write and speak. The dictionary refers to the grammatical usage and often give examples to highlight this. Rules and regulation in how we speak and write can be said to stem from how and what we are taught. Prescriptivism, an attitude to language use that makes judgments about what is right and wrong and holds languages up to an ideal standard that should be maintained. So, that's all my report. I hope that you learned something in my topic. Thank you.